assignment and a test. Now, you likely understand the difference just based on those two titles. Clearly, an assignment is something that you can work over a period of time, and a test is something that you need to work on during a limited time frame, usually 90 minutes. Tests are usually closed book. Assignments, of course, you have access to your notes, to materials, and so on to help you along with them. Now, within the course here, the tool is called a quiz tool, and it's used to create both tests and assignments. So you'll notice that no matter which one you start, you'll have to click on the Take the Quiz button. Now, we're starting with assignments. Notice that when you take the quiz, what's going to happen is you'll be able to work on this assignment throughout the duration of a week or 2 weeks until the assignment is due. So if I click Take the Quiz, it'll then open up the assignment page for me, and it will give me a time elapsed, counting upward. Now I can submit any of the answers that I would like here. If I, for instance, enter an answer in the last question, or enter some text in the last question, I'll notice that over on the right-hand side it tells me that I've submitted that answer. Notice that these quizzes, whether it's an assignment or a test, it's always auto-saved. So right now it's just saved my response, and what I can do is if I'm actually done my assignment, I can click Submit Quiz. However, what's likely the case is that you probably won't be done in one sitting, and rather than leaving the window open and hoping that it stays open throughout the week, you can actually close the window or navigate away from the page, and you'll just be prompted to make sure that you want to leave. So if you click OK, it brings you away from the page and back to, let's say, modules or discussions. If you want to go back to that assignment, here I was working in the Module 3 assignment, when you click on that link, you'll notice that you'll be given the option to resume the quiz. So it hasn't closed, you can simply just resume it. And if you click on Resume Quiz, you should see that the time elapsed now has basically been counting since I first opened it, and I go down to the bottom, I realize my answers have been saved. So assignments, just close the window or navigate away from the page. If you wish to work on it at a later time, only click Submit Quiz when you're finally done your assignment. The difference now is that tests, if I were to click on Take the Quiz, you've got particular days where you must write the tests, and tests are timed. So you'll notice the difference here is that the time remaining on the right-hand side is now counting down instead of counting up. So you can submit any answers you would like. However, you can't use notes for the most part unless it's been specified, and you have to stay within this page. So there should be no reason for you to close the page or have to reopen it. Simply answer the questions, and when you're done, click on Submit Quiz. So the key difference here is for assignments, just navigate away from the page, and you'll be able to re-enter that assignment at a later time, as long as you are entering before the due date, whereas quizzes, or rather tests, are timed, and you shouldn't leave the page. Simply submit it when you're done writing your test.